Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're going to be checking out the demo for a game called Breachway. It is a sci-fi deck building roguelike, and it seems really cool. You like customize your ship, and I think that affects the cards that you have. It seems neat. So without further ado, why don't we head on in and check it out? I like the music, by the way. A sudden jolt awakens you as you hear the distinct beeping of doors opening. As reality creeps back in, you slowly recognize your surroundings, the cramped confines of your quarters on the Atlas. Hey, wake up. The captain wants to see us on the command deck. He seems pretty agitated, and you look groggy as hell, so just let me do the talking, okay? Thank you, Lena. There's an unusual flurry of activity as you enter the command deck. The captain, studying the data feed on one of the consoles, beckons the two of you over. Hello, Captain Quinn. Our infrared sensors detected a large explosion in Solari space, right where one of their research stations is located. Whatever they were up to looks like it didn't go as planned. So this might be our big break then. A chance to turn this scavenging mission around and not go home empty-handed. Could be. We're closer to the station than any of the Solari fleets in the system. We can't risk approaching with the Atlas, however, as it would be picked up by fleet scanners and we'd be done for. A small ship like the Magpie, though, launched at our current speed, could get there undetected. It'll run on minimal reactor capacity, using only maneuvering thrusters for flight path adjustments. With all due respect, sir, the fireworks will likely attract other scavengers by the time we get there. Which is why the lieutenant here is tasked with protecting the Magpie in case things go south. I'll assemble a team while you make the necessary preparations. Report to the docking bay in 30 minutes. Okay, so we're like scavengers? Ship selection. This is the ship status screen. You can view statistics here, such as number and types of hardpoints, starting equipment, and crew. Each piece of equipment contains a few starting cards and has the capacity to add more cards as you play. Equipment requires an assigned crew member to function. Okay. If you want a better look at your ship, you can orbit the camera while keeping the left mouse button pressed and use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Once you're done inspecting your ship, click on the Accept button in the ship selection window to proceed. Our ship is ugly. Got an arm, though. It's kind of fun. In fact, it's got several arms. 3, to be exact. I really like that you can inspect your ship like that. That's very neat. Okay, what do we got here? Ivan Branco. Looks like you level up. That's rad. Next attack played this turn deals plus 50% damage. Okay. We got an AI, so we need a crew member for that slot. Tristan Singh. Next shield card played this something gives plus 50% shield points. Provides bonuses in scavenging events and extra options in other narrative events, plus 20% bonus combat rewards. This is seeming to me like a combination between FTL and a deck builder, and that's rad, and I love it. So I hope the game is as cool as I'm hyping it up to be now. Chance to spot ambushes and get the initiative and combat encounters. Cool. Lena Sterling, gain 2 of each resource. Engineer, can provide advantages in certain situations. Chance to repair hull damage after combat encounters. Okay, cool. Ooh, okay, I can see the cards. Deal plus 1 damage, upkeep, play at least 1 attack per turn. So is this a power maybe? And then in order to keep it going, we have to play an attack every turn? Okay, basic blocks. Basic laser shots. Fair enough. I don't think we have any other choices, so let's accept and move on in. All right, if we just follow the nav points I laid out, we should be at the wreckage in about 2 days, and then we rendezvous back with the Atlas. We just stick to the asteroid belt as much as we can to avoid detection. Easy. Really don't see why the captain decided to put you in charge of my ship. Rude? Screw you, Tristan? Watch your tone. While we're on this mission, this is your new captain. Come on now, we got a mission to do. You can fight all you want once we're back in the holler. All right, Tristan. You're getting vented out of an airlock, my friend. Any more mutiny, you're done. Soon things settle down and everyone is at their assigned post. Time to start familiarizing yourself with the ship's command console. Okay. Neutral waypoint. Sure. Your console flashes a warning indicating combat near your flight path. Not long after, the infrared sensors flare as the ship explodes. The remaining ship changes course, heading in your direction. Uh-oh. There's no way the sensor spotted us. We've been running cold for almost a day now. Just our luck, then. Their flight path will take them right within our radar detection range. Okay. Let's mess them up. That is pretty unlucky to be in space and to have someone randomly find you. This is your hand of cards, displaying the actions you can take each turn. Each card requires resources to play, shown as a number in the lower part of the card. Okay. This is your resource panel. The colored number next to the icon indicates your current energy. The white number shows your energy income at the start of the next turn. Resources carry over between turns. Okay. Enemy actions are based on their equipment. Each piece of equipment has a card slot indicating the next action. Cards gain 1 pip each turn. When all pips are filled, the card's border turns white, signaling that it will be played on the next turn. Interesting. You play cards by dragging and dropping them over the crosshair region. Okay. Attack the enemy by playing 2 sliced cards to advance. All right. Slice does 4 damage. So this is not going to activate yet. So I think we should probably blast. Well, it does activate next turn. So if we draw more, we only have 1 more slice though. I don't know how much health these things have. Let's try shooting. Oh, do I not get to choose? I don't get to choose. This guy gets to choose because it has precision. Got it. Press the end turn button to advance to your enemy's next turn. Okay. Okay, I kind of thought that these shield icons were indicating that that was the amount of defense that a particular thing had. I might have been wrong. Shields are your primary defense, with each shield point blocking 1 damage. Shields half at the start of each turn, so deploy shield cards just before an enemy attack for maximum effectiveness. The enemy ship is about to attack. Play a block card to prevent hull damage from the enemy's upcoming attack. So you're doing 4, our blocks block 4. Get wrecked, nerd. After playing a card, it moves to your cooldown pile. Cooldown duration is indicated by the number next to the clock icon on the card. Once off cooldown, it returns to your draw pile. Interesting. This game's already doing a lot of unique stuff in the deck building space, and I think that's very cool. Press the tab key or click the card status UI for an overview of cards in your draw pile, in your hand, or on cooldown. Okay. Okay, so you 2 are on cooldown. You 4 are in my deck. All right. We still have 2 energy, but that carries over. Get blocked, nerd. Okay, now you have a block. Or no, you're about to. Persistent effects on your ship appear above your card hand. Some effects last for a set amount of turns, while others have an upkeep condition you have to meet each turn to maintain the effect. Okay, so we know about target lock. The problem, though, is that if we play that now, I guess you guys are coming back next turn, so you could potentially be in our hand. Okay, let's blast this dude. We're doing 5 damage now. Now we only need 1 more shot. However, they're going to have 4 shield next turn, so we have to draw both of our attacks. Which we did. Perfect. Blast out the shield. Thank you for letting me know. We can't afford to kill him. You hate to see that. Okay, he's about to blast me. Alright, you're dead. Get bodied, nerd. Okay, we got 25, whatever that is. The area is starting to get pretty lively. We should expect more combat on our approach to the station. Looks like we're not the only ones stupid enough to raid a Solari facility. Too late to hide our presence now. Asking for permission to restore the reactor's ordnance protocol. That should allow us to squeeze some more power out of it. It'll also improve our laser's photon output. Permission granted. Override the cutter's safety protocols. We'll need more firepower. Hi, Captain. That should enable it to emit concentrated laser pulses. Won't be a military grade later, but it'll be close. Okay, cool. You now have access to the Ordnance resource. Ordnance is the main resource for attacks. Open your ship status screen now to inspect your resource area. Okay. You have 1 unallocated... I think there's an extra L in that. Reactor power. Left click on the Ordnance resource to add your extra reactor power to it. Okay. You can redistribute reactor power between your resources at any time. Right-click on energy twice to remove 2 power from it. Left-click twice to add 2 power to ordnance. I don't think that's a smart plan, but I'll listen. Close ship status screen, click on the button again. So we're only getting 2 energy a turn instead of 4. I think that's very dumb, personally, but that's fine. We've got a ship closing in on an attack vector. Looks like pirates. Okay, prepare combat protocols. Tristan, you're on thin ice, my friend. Resource redistribution. You can redistribute reactor power anytime in combat. Neat. Right-click on a resource type to remove one power unit. Left-click to add. This lets you shift your resource income to suit your needs. Warning. Adding one power to a resource generates one heat. Heat changes take place after playing the next card. What does heat do? Ships have a heat resistance and dissipation value. Resistance is the amount of heat a ship can safely sustain before overheating. Dissipation is the amount of heat removed at the end of each turn. Every point of overheat deals 1 hull damage at the start of your turn. Okay. That's neat. We've seen that in Cobalt Core. Okay. Beam Sweep. Ignite 3. Hull damage required to add 1 heat. Okay, you have 4 heat resistance, though. Not super helpful. You are about to laser the crap out of us, though, I just noticed. So, big block.
You are now shielded.
What is in our deck now? We got 2 beam sweeps, huh? You're going to be attacking every turn. I really don't think I can afford to only get 2 energy per turn, to be honest. So, let's do that. And I guess let's sweep you. We'll get 3 there. Why did we only get 2? Does it remove the resistance immediately? It does not remove the resistance immediately, so I don't understand. That means charging up a heavy blast. I didn't see what that said. If you want a better look at your ship, you can orbit the camera around. Sorry, you can orbit the camera while keeping the left mouse button pressed. Use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Once you are done inspecting your ship, click on the accept button. Isn't that from what we saw earlier? Each enemy piece of equipment has a durability value indicated by the icon. Yeah. When durability hits 0, the equipment breaks, preventing any actions. Enemy equipment is automatically repaired in 3 turns. Durability damage from precision cards is indicated by the no shields icon. Right-click to discard unwanted cards, freeing up slot for new draw next turn. Oh, they stay in our hand. Okay, interesting. We're screwed then. Oh no, you're not attacking yet. Okay, you're charging up. That's fine. Consider discarding cards that are not useful in the next few turns. Okay. We do have precision. I would like to stop that from happening, please. Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you. Get wrecked. Now I don't need to block. Get out of here. I think beam sweep might be awful, if I'm being honest. That being said, we have no other way to do damage. I should have messed with my power for sure. Crap. I done messed up. We're going to lose lock-on. I'm going to get rid of both of these because I like having the precision. So you should have 2 shield on this turn, right? Yes, you have 2 shield. All right. We can't kill you. Why can't I shoot you?
Enemy shields down.
Okay. And damage, huh? Not great. I think we're taking damage, to be honest. I can't get up that high. Bummer. Okay, so we're going to have exactly 6. Going with the gambit. Oh, crap. You're going to have shields, though, aren't you? No, you're not. Not yet. Ah, we didn't draw the card we needed, though. Crap. It's really hard to target this way. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be doing that. Okay. You're going to have shields next turn, which I can't get through. I think we're taking 2 damage. Yeah. Rip.
Shields up, Captain.
Ouch. Okay, now you're lasering the crap out of us. I tell you what, no thank you. I'd rather you didn't do that.
Enemy shields down.
Die. Alright, we took some damage, which is not ideal. Click on the flashing subsystem to add it to your cargo bay. Any attack from this weapon that deals hull damage adds 1 heat. Okay, sick. Captain, we should hook up the mass refiner module to the reactor. It's crucial for improving our reactor's power output and strengthening the Magpie's shield system. Originally meant for deflecting dust and minor asteroids, not high-powered lasers. I can modify it to suspend high-density particles in its magnetic field, diffusing laser beams and absorbing kinetic force. This improves defense but requires mass. We also salvaged a functional subsystem from that ship. I'm sure we can put it to good use. Might help us get out of this in one piece. Shut up, Tristan. I'll be claiming that as reparations for my ship when we're back on the Atlas. The Magpie will need a new coat of paint once this is all over. Dude, you're going out of vent if you don't stop talking back to your captain. You can upgrade your reactor with credits you gather on your journey. To upgrade your reactor, open the ship status screen. Click on the upgrade button below the reactor icon. Each upgrade gives you 1 extra reactor power. You now have access to mass resource used for upgrades and repairs. Add your upgraded reactor power unit to mass by left-clicking on its resource area. Subsystems enhance compatible equipment and their cards with various effects. Drag and drop subsystem from the cargo bay on your modified cutter for application. Only 1 subsystem of the same type can be added to an equipment. Okay. Upgrade. 1 mass. It's not letting me add it to the mass for some reason. Okay, fair enough. Okay, got a little bit of a bug going on there. Still can't add it to the mass. Okay, what do you have? Nothing? Modified cutter, huh? Okay, so now everything should do 1 more damage, right? No. If they do damage, they add 1 heat. Okay. Seems pretty good. I'm a little concerned that we don't have shields, but that's fine. The remains of the station are in view. Things seem quiet, but the tension in the crew is palpable. Judging by the infrared emissions, there should still be some functional equipment we can salvage in that section over there. Combat training. Okay, so because this guy has combat training, we're getting a special thing. Neat. Wait, look at that fluctuation in those readings. I'll bet you a week's rations that there's a ship lying in wait to spring an ambush. Prep the laser and let's go around to jump on them instead. Advantage first attack deals +3 damage. Circle around the wreckage and attack. Okay, or we could just ignore him. I think we shouldn't. Hello. Crew abilities. Crew members have abilities you can activate at will during combat. To inspect crew abilities, hover over a crew's member's portrait. Abilities do not use regular resources. Instead, they cost command points and have a cooldown after use. Your command point capacity is determined by the amount of crew on board. +3 max command points per crew member. Okay. When do they come back? Okay, you have shields up. You have 6 shields. You got a laser you're about to blast me with. You got a missile you're about to blast me with. So you're doing 8 damage. I am upset that I have to play both of these. We ambushed you, but you're still, still blasting the crap out of us, huh? Okay. Where do I see my... Oh, 8. 8 out of 12. Okay. Should have used this. That's pretty useful, too. Incoming enemy missile. You can track missiles in the lower left part of your screen above your hull points. Okay. Missiles have a delay of 1 turn or more before they hit. I wish you would have told me that before I blocked. You can defend against missiles by playing shield cards or shooting them down with special missile defense cards. Really wish you would have told me that, my friend. So, we currently have 4 shield. You're doing 4. You're doing 4 more. So I got to play another freaking block card. Which means I can't play anything else. We no longer have ambush because we didn't attack on the first turn. All right. I don't know when I get command points back. I'm going to use this just so I can get an attack off.
Enemy shields down.
That should do 4. It didn't. Because it only did 6 damage. It did 7 last time because of target lock. Crap, man. Mistake. Oops. All right, let's end our turn. It's a bummer. Okay, we only have attacks, you say. That is not good for us. %50 damage. It's 9. Up. Wait, but I don't know what this is gonna hit. It's not gonna hit a subsystem, that's right. Crap, man. Only do 10 if we up that. Yikes. Alright, so we're taking some damage. You hate to see it. I should have discarded that. I gotta mess with my settings here. I gotta get more power. Okay, we're not taking any damage now. This will put him up to 4. Okay, I don't know how this works. Any attack from this weapon that deals hull damage adds +1. Ignite 3. Damages hull for each point above resistance on turn start. Hull damage required to add 1 heat. I don't understand Ignite. I would have thought that would add 4.
We're hit.
Okay. You're dead next turn. Hopefully our resources come back.
Incoming missile.
Now the real question is, do I still get cooked if by this missile? No. Click on the flashing equipment to add it to your cargo bay. Card rewards. Click on the Add a Card button to select a card to add for any piece of equipment on your ship that has available card slots to fill. Okay. So if I'm already shielded, I can add 10 more shield for 3 energy. Gain 4. One time gain 4. Deal 3 damage 2 times. Precision. We have combat lock. That's 4 damage. So 8 damage for 4 and 1. Seems pretty good. I think I'm going ammo dump since it depletes. Morale. Determines the rate at which your command points recharge on entering a node. Okay, so I shouldn't have used all of them. Some choices and events can affect crew morale temporarily or permanently. Area clear. No further hostiles in engagement range. Deploying a recon drone for a visual sweep of the wreckage. Look behind that plating. That black box is the station's main data storage and backup unit. It's bound to have a lot of valuable research data we can sell, so who knows what they were cooking up here. Are you out of your mind? If the Solari catch wind of us stealing that, we're as good as dead. We need a new air recycling and ventilation system back at the station, don't we? We went on the scavenging mission run in the first place. This will bring us enough credits for all that and more. Enough squabbling. We've got a limited window before more hostiles arrive. Our orders were to retrieve all valuable salvage, so let's get to work. Okay. The crew quickly works to retrieve the black box and fill the Magpie's cargo bay with any valuable salvage they can find. After the work is done, you set course for the rendezvous point with the Atlas. Open your ship status UI screen to inspect your salvage equipment and install it on your ship. Okay. Drag the equipment from the cargo bay and drop it on the appropriate empty hardpoint. This will add 1 extra card slot and the cards from that equipment to your deck while in combat. Okay. So now our deck... Getting that bug again. Now our deck is overwhelmingly damage cards. It's a little concerning. Okay, but these deplete. Okay. Okay, that seems fine. Seems good. Rendezvous point. Neutral. Incoming tight beam transmission from the Atlas. Magpie, this is the Atlas. We've got a situation. The Solari have flagged us for interrogation. They've most likely got all their sensors pointed at us until we meet up with their patrol ships. Any attempt to pick you up would incriminate us both. We'll be fine, but I'm afraid you'll have to return to the station on your own. Keep your burn minimal and maintain a low profile until you're clear. Roger that, Captain. Stay safe. Further about Solari interrogation methods, I wouldn't want to be on the Atlas right now. There is an alternate route we can take that will keep us away from any major flight corridors and known Solari fleet positions. Should work. We have enough Delta V and remaining fuel to get us to the station. Set an alternate route. That'll take us straight through the deadweight controlled territory, though. A solitary scavenger ship is sure to attract some attention from those pirate scum. We best be on our toes. Okay? There are 2 paths types in Breachway. Main paths, shown as a blue line, allows only forward movement. Secondary paths, marked by a thin yellow line, permit both forward and backward movement. Moving to a node on a secondary path consumes 1 fuel. We have 5 fuel, looks like. Okay, so we have a faction. Interesting. Captain, we've intercepted a distress call. Civilian transport is under attack by a deadweight raider. It won't last long without our intervention. We reroute power to the thrusters for max burn. We could intercept in time, pulling the Raiders' focus. Okay, Tristan, you're the worst, and I don't like you. That's too risky. It would leave us exposed during the approach. The deadweight could attack us freely, and we'd be defenseless until combat systems are online. It's calculated risk. Diverting their fire from the transport to us is the only way to save that ship. Our hull should hold against a barrage. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna obviously do that. We're not scumbags like Tristan. Yeah. Acknowledge, Captain. It's the right call. Preparing for the maneuver now. You divert all power to the engine and fire up thrusters to the maximum capacity. Before long, the deadweight ship stops firing on the civilian transport and turns its attention to you. We're heroes. I love that for us. Oh boy, you're doing a lot of damage immediately. The enemy ship has a flak cannon. Flak inflicts random damage within a range. Attacks have a shredding value. Hull damage from a flak attack that is equal or greater than the attack's shredding value triggers a shred status effect on the target. Hull damage from a flak attack that is equal or higher than the attack's shredding value triggers a shred status. Okay, so this is 3 to 7. It has a shred value somewhere, and if it's above that, it shreds us. Got it. Each shred stack raises flak's minimum damage by 1. Shred decreases by 1 if not reapplied in a turn. Sounds dangerous. Shredding 5. Okay. Okay, it's not ideal. Going to block.
You are now shielded.
Going to get an ammo dump. Going to remove this here, put that there. We're going to target lock. We're going to blast this thing because I don't like it. And now we're going to hope for the best. Okay, good. Boy. Okay. I think that's looking fine. Taking 7 damage. Going to be hitting us with this. We should have enough block. Okay, I think we're okay. Uh-oh. Okay, big bucks, no whammies.
Shielding enhanced.
That was a mistake. I could have blasted this. So instead, I'll blast this. Since we already have the shield, okay. And now we need to do this. And I think we are golden. All right, my friend, easy dub. Get out of here. I'm gonna blow up your thing just for fun. All right, what do we got? PDC burst. Missile incoming, destroy 1 missile. Else deal 2 damage. No VFX. That seems too situational for me. I'll take it, but I don't think it's worth using, to be honest. Blinding Pulse. Deal 4 damage. Next turn, enemy attack deals -2 damage. That's pretty cool. I like that. Light Torpedo. Deal 8 damage after 2 turns. Requires 3 prod. Not sure I understand. Shield stream. Gain 4 shield and add 1 shield duration per turn. Disable 1 prod for the duration. I don't like that. Gain 4 energy. Then deplete. I like the blinding pulse. I think it's too expensive. So I'm going to grab that because it depletes. The point defense cannon you salvage from the enemy goes on the auxiliary mount, providing effective defense against enemy missiles. Auxiliary equipment operates without a crew member, but doesn't add an extra card slot in combat. Open your ship status screen to equip it. I don't want to equip it. So, bug is quite annoying. So I think it's saying that we can't add... I don't know what card slot is, to be honest. I was thinking it was this, but that doesn't add a card. That just adds a modifier. Maybe card slot is the amount of cards we draw per turn. Not sure. I don't want those in my deck, though, to be clear. You came across an abandoned repair station. A large part of it has been stripped clean by scavengers, but upon closer inspection, one of the maintenance bays still seems to be functional. Doc can attempt to do some repairs. Might not look like it, but some of the equipment left here is actually in good working condition. Your engineer gets to work with the assistance of the rest of the crew. A few hours later, the hull looks better than ever. Nice. Sir, a gunship is getting ready to fire. They must have some stealth tech that kept them hidden from the Magpie sensors until they made their way into direct engagement range. Got an incoming hail, patch it through. There you are, little Magpie. We've been looking forward to having a word with you. This doesn't need to get messy. Hand over that data core you've got in your hold, and you'll fly away unscathed with the rest of your salvage. Power down and prepare for boarding. Captain, if we power down a reactor, we're as good as dead. Dead either way. We can't take a light cruiser on in the ship. Tristan, you're going out of the airlock. I'm tired of your attitude. I don't like you. Then we go down swinging. I'm not taking orders from a pirate. Engage combat protocols. We make our stand, and we throw Tristan out of an airlock. Saddens me to hear you choose violence, Captain. The data core is designed to withstand thermonuclear blasts. Don't expect us to hold back. All right. You're going down, dude. We got a cool ship, though. Oh my god, we're so screwed. Careful, that spread shot can shoot down our missiles. Dude. We're torched. So in order to even use our missiles, we have to kill this thing that goes off every turn? Yikes, dude. Oh my goodness. So what is actually coming through this turn? This 0 to 5? Get rid of the missile. Not useful. Use the block. You have 75 health? Holy. Holy. Blast ya. Boom. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. You are shooting out so much damage this turn. Can't help but notice. All right. Oh, it's not looking good. The best we can do is try and out-damage them. Not helpful to us.
Incoming missile.
Ooh, you're so in trouble. Of course, we drew a missile when you've got the... Wait, no, you don't shoot down missiles. Nice. Okay, we got a missile incoming. Perfect timing for this. Thank you.
Enemy missile is down.
Okay. Going to shoot this again. We don't need you, but if we put you on cooldown, we won't have you when that goes off. Okay. Diverting power feels very Star Trek, and I love it. Do we need the missile? I want to get it out of our deck. Next flak attack deals max damage this turn. Of course, of course, of course. Why wouldn't you? Oh, boy. Dude's cooking us. Ouch. Blind. How many attacks deal -1 damage? I hate that. Blow up the missile.
Enemy missile is down.
You're shooting down missiles again, dude. Can you stop, please? Might as well play that. Okay, we got burn damage going out. Major burn damage going out. This missile's not helpful to me. Yikes. We haven't drawn a block in forever. Oh my god, with these freaking... Oh my goodness. Oh, you're doing so much damage, dude.
Shields up, Captain.
Okay, how much damage are we taking? We don't know. A lot, though, for sure. Okay, we just have to wait. He's getting a ton of damage coming out from that, I think, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Missile. We can't shoot down the missile. That's fine. We're going to blast this thing. Get destroyed. Nerd. We're going to shoot our own missile. Bing, bang, boom. We're going to block this. We're doing 7 damage. We're taking the 1. That's fine. We're going to save this. We will remove this to add 1 here. We're torching this guy. He stands no chance. Okay. You're done. Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, no. Boom. You're dead. Get out of my face, jerk. Get wrecked. That was scary. All right, what do we got? Blinding Pulse we've seen. Firecracker. Deal damage, 2 damage 3 times in 1 turn. Deplete. Could be 9 damage if we play our cards right. We saw that. In 1 shield per point. 1 shield point every time you play a laser or ion attack. That's cool. It's very cool. But how much does that help, really? One. I don't want another one of you for sure. It also has a 1 cooldown, meaning if we don't play it the first time it comes up, it's going to keep getting drawn back. I say we go Firecracker. If we had more energy per turn, I would definitely take that upgrade. It is done. You somehow got out of that alive. Look around at your crew. Everyone is worn out but still alive. You exchange looks with them, and they all seem to share the same thought as you. If Steve achievements would have been implemented, this would have been certainly been one of them. Good job. Thank you. Very funny. I appreciate that. I don't think we have enough to upgrade. We don't. Bummer. Home station allied. Home station up ahead, Captain. Preparing docking procedures. You're lucky you made it, Tristan. Once docked, the station's spin gravity kicks in. You and your crew disembark and head to your station quarters to rest, while dock workers start unloading the cargo bay. A few hours later, you are called to meet the station director in her office. I've had our researchers look at the data you brought back in that black box. While heavily encrypted, Rin managed to extract some data on the research they were conducting at the station. Hello, Rin. Are you going to be my next crew member? It has to do with the anomaly that swept through our system a while ago, knocking out a large part of our electronics. The equipment aboard the research station was able to extract some sort of information from it, leading them to believe it was a message or signal of unknown origins. Their data shows multiple star systems within the Breachway network were similarly affected, which led them to trace the trajectories to a set of coordinates where they converge. Whatever it may be, this information is too dangerous to keep here. The Solari will come looking for it sooner or later. They're already moving their fleets to close the system's Breachway access points. They don't want this getting out. Take the black box with you and leave. Rin will accompany, you to try and further decrypt the data. Judging by the Solari response, the signal might lead to something important that could shift the balance of power. Me and Ivan are joining you as well. We want to see this to the end. Tristan, go away. We are preparing a Corvette-class gunship in the hangar for you. Hell yeah, brother. Posing as a mercenary will allow you to move freely within the Breachway network without raising suspicions. Once you're ready to leave, head to a random system in the Breachway network, and from there start making your way towards the signal. Very roguelike. This should make it more difficult for the Solari to connect you to this whole thing. Godspeed, Captain. Thank you. All right, very cool. Our ship is much cooler looking than previously. Looks like we can maybe upgrade the slots. The amount that we can put in. Laser pulse, catalyst pulse. What do we got? Deal 4 damage. All pulse cards played this turn deal +1 damage. That's cool. We got slots for more stuff. Maybe this is for a missile system, probably, right? Launch point, launch bay, utility hard point. Okay. Conservation. Gain 1 energy for every 2 ordnance you spend this turn. That's sick. Gain 4 ordnance. Sustain 2 heat. Lose up to 4 on turn end. Okay. So this is if we really want to spend all of our ordnance. You got just a better version of the shield we had? Okay. All right. Well, we definitely don't have time for another run, so that's where we're going to call it. Okay, we've got multiple ship types. This one's even cooler than the last one. Rearm. Gain 2 ordnance if you end your turn with 3 or less. Neat. Gain 4 mass. Sustain 2 heat. Lose up to 4. So it's the same thing as the ordnance one we saw before, but for mass. This is a flak guy. Okay. I mean, that's cool. Any other ones? We got another one. Dude, there's a lot of options in this. +1 equipment damage for each enemy equipment. That's sick. Okay, I am liking the railgun so far. Consume 1 security. Discard a random card from enemy weapon. That's really funny that we actually... Tristan is gone. We have thrown Tristan out of the airlock. I got tired of him. Add 1 security. Cost increased by security. Returns to your draw pile and play. Huh. Gain 1 ordnance for every 2 mass you spend. Okay. Okay. This ship looks the coolest to me. Okay, and that's all 3. Ah, it's not available in the demo. Fair enough. Okay, it's still cool that we can unlock this one. So yeah, that's what we're going to call it. But man, Breachway is a really cool game. It's doing a lot of interesting things in the deck building space. It's got a lot of cool ideas. I like the theme. It feels very FTL, but roguelike style. I like the moving around your energy in turns. That adds a lot of strategic decisions. And I just think it's really cool. I think the developer did a great job. The graphics are neat. And I can't say any more positive things. I think it's great. Developer, keep up the great work. I think it's awesome. You definitely have a hit on your hands. Yeah, I can't think of what else to say. If you're interested in checking out the demo yourself, I will put a link to it in the description below. Let me know what you think. Wishlist the game. It helps out developers a lot. And if you'd like to help me out a lot, I'd appreciate it greatly if you left a comment and or a like. Thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. My name is Quantic Flux. I put out a new video every single day in my Check It Out series, where I check out a new, usually indie, usually roguelike game, though I do switch it up on occasion. And if that sounds like something you'd like to see more of, I'd be happy to have you subscribed. Thank you very much for your time. I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.